Oh my gosh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hi, I'm Beryl, and the theme of this video is comfort food. On my community page, I asked you guys what your favorite comfort food was and where you lived, and so many of you responded with such amazing sounding dishes. The thing for me is that comfort food is specific to the person. What my comfort food dish is not gonna be the same as somebody else who even lives next door to me. So instead of me presenting these as this is what comfort food is in X country, I went through, picked a couple of dishes that I thought that I could recreate, and asked the people who submitted them to present them. So in this video, it's not just gonna be me. It's gonna be other people from this community, which I think is really fun. And I hope it's something that we can continue to do, to share our cuisines and our cultures with one another, because that's really what this channel is about. The first dish that we're trying is from Poland, so with that, I will step aside for now and allow Igo to explain it to you guys.
Hi, my name is Igo and I am from Wrocław in Poland. As some of you may know, it is a country in Europe. Today I am here to talk about my favorite comfort food. This comfort food are little gnocchi style, you would say, potato dish, which are called kluski śląskie. They are about this big. This is my favorite comfort food because it reminds me of my childhood. My grandma used to make them whenever we gathered on Sunday dinner. And it just tasted so good, and it tastes like the feeling of comfort and safety. And whenever I am feeling down, I ask my girlfriend to make some, and it just brings so much joy and excitement to me. It is a common dish, but mostly in South and West region, as it is a Silesian dish. The kluski śląskie basically tastes really starchy and they are really elastic, I would say. They are usually served with red cabbage. Also, the kluski śląskie are covered in gravy and it tastes pretty nice.
I am very excited by this. Look at how cute! And they hold all the gravy. I definitely get how a dumpling is a comfort food for sure. Oh my gosh. It almost has a mochi-like texture. It's kind of chewy. I do often feel like Eastern European food gets a bit of a bad rap. When I lived in Russia, I loved the cuisine, but I don't think many people wax poetic about Eastern European food, and they should. It's good. This is cold weather comfort food. I totally get that. Yum. I really want one more. I'm just gonna have one. This is not like gnocchi. It's not. It's its own thing, and it's glorious. Okay.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm from Manila in the Philippines. And my favorite comfort food is champorado, a Filipino chocolate rice porridge. Growing up, whenever it would rain, this would usually be served in our home, and eating it just brings back a lot of good childhood memories. It's a very rich, chocolatey, sweet, and creamy dish. This is usually paired with salted dried fish called tuyo, and kind of like how some people eat their french fries with ice cream, this gives it that perfect balance of sweet and saltiness. This is eaten all around the Philippines as a breakfast or as a mid-afternoon snack.
It's interesting. I never thought I would be eating a chocolate rice pudding with a fish. Ooh, that's nice. Very chocolatey, but like a rich chocolate. So not like a milk chocolate, more like a bit of a bitter chocolate. Okay, I'm already understanding why this fish is going to work. I'm not really sure if this is how I'm supposed to do it, but. Okay, it definitely works. The salty and sweet combination is good. I bought the fish kind of like pre-fried at a Filipino grocery store. I find the fish to be a little bit tough. I wish it was a little softer. However, I do like it together. Should I eat the head? Oh, okay, wait, the head was the best part. Ooh, salty. I'm not gonna lie, of all the dishes that are in this video, this was the one that I was the most kind of curious about. On my own, I would have never had this. If I saw it in a restaurant, I probably wouldn't have ordered it. But here I am, learning something new about a cuisine and about myself. I like it. Food is so cool.
Hi, I am Andrea. I am from Bucharest, Romania, and my favorite comfort food is mămăligă with cheese and sour cream. This is the perfect comfort food for me because it always takes me back to the simplicity and safety of my childhood when my grandma used to make this dish for me. Imagine this huge, warm and steamy plate of polenta waiting for me. And I say huge because, as you probably already know, I think it is a universal thing. Every grandma ever has this irrational fear of their grandchildren ever being hungry. And my grandma was absolutely no exception. This dish is absolutely delicious because it combines everything that a comfort food needs, and by that I mean, of course, carbs and fat. So the polenta mixes in with the sour cream and makes this creamy and fatty delight, while the cheese provides texture and has a very flavorful and savory taste. Mămăligă is very common in Romania as it is a simple, quick and affordable dish. It can be eaten as a dish in itself, or we use it as a side dish to other traditional meals.
So, this is mămăligă. It is in essence Romanian polenta, and I can totally understand why this would be a comfort food. It's like creaminess and saltiness. I'm very excited to try this. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I have never made polenta before. It is a lot of work. You have to stir it nonstop. And one of the big things that's the test of a good cook is how many lumps you have in the polenta. And I'm not a chef, okay? I'm just trying my best out here. I wouldn't say that this is, perfect, but it tastes really good. Polenta is definitely something that I think is very intimidating, but when I actually did it, the dish came together super, super quickly. It wasn't a big time investment, and the ingredients were like 3 things. So you don't have to really go out of your way if you want to try some Romanian polenta. Mămăligă. Last bite. You know that you like it when you're like scraping the bowl for any last bits. I can definitely get how this is comfort food. I feel very, very comforted.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline and I live in Jakarta, Indonesia. My favorite comfort food has to be soto ayam. It literally translates to chicken soup in English, and each province in Indonesia has their own take of soto or soup. But I'll be specifically talking about soto ayam today. When I was a kid, my mom used to make the whole family a big pot of soto ayam for us to enjoy on a rainy day. So every time it's raining in Indonesia, I always find myself craving for soto ayam. The taste of soto ayam is very hearty and rich because we use chicken bones in the broth and a bunch of aromatics and spices, just like turmeric, which gives soto ayam its yellow color. Soto ayam is very common in Indonesia. You can find it almost anywhere from street vendors to fine dining restaurants. And everyone loves it, especially on a rainy day, because it's like a big warm hug to your soul.
Okay, soto ayam. It smells so good. My neighbor actually told me that the whole floor of my apartment was smelling really good. So, you know. Oh, I think this might be one of the best chicken soups I've ever had. The flavors are so good. It's tangy, it has a little bit of spice. The lime juice gives this really fun, like acidic punch to all the spice in here. And the broth is just warming. And the spice fills your whole mouth and just makes you be like, I need more. Like my crazy taste buds are like, give us more, sotoyam. Hey taste buds, calm down. I very, very much like this.
Me llamo Mari Carmen y vivo en Cancún, México. Mi comida favorita reconfortante es la sopa de fideo. Esa me gusta mucho porque me recuerda a mi mamá y me hace sentir cerca de ella. Y además de que es una comida rápida de hacer y es barata. La sopa de fideo sabe acidita por el tomate y además cremosita por los fideos. La sopa de fideo es muy versátil y le puedes poner muchos ingredientes que la pueden convertir en una comida completa. La sopa de fideo es una sopa muy popular en México. En todas las casas siempre vas a encontrar sopa de fideo. Y pues es una sopa favorita que les gusta a chicos y a grandes y todo el mundo siempre come sopa de fideo. Sobre todo cuando el clima está frío o está nublado.
So, this is sopa de fideos, and it's actually something that I've never tried, but I've heard about and had always wanted to. I've never had vermicelli as a noodle in a pasta. I feel like I've only ever had it in a dessert. Ooh, the flavor is really nice. I think in general, soups are going to be comforting no matter what. It's kind of not like, you're never like so hot and like happy and excited and you're like, you know what I need? A hot soup. So this is like a tomato-based soup, but not like a tomato soup, if that makes sense. This was so easy to make. I think that's one of the things about comfort food. If comfort food is complicated, it is no longer comforting because it involves a lot of stress to make. It's 43 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees Celsius outside today, and it feels like the start of winter. And so eating this soup is just making me feel kind of like, bring it on winter, I'm ready. I've got my warm soup here. I don't care, make it snow. Yum, delicious, noodly, soupy, comforting. You can quote me on that. I really liked filming this video, not only because I got to eat amazing foods, but also because I got to talk with you guys and learn so much more than just by researching on the internet. And I don't know, I just feel really lucky and I'm excited to keep doing this. So with that, I will see you all in my next video. And if you have any requests or ideas, of course, leave them in the comment section, because as you know, I read them. So that's it. See you guys.